Hey, Brian King again. This is our King Law DNA, who we are. Today we're talking about incentive plans. It is so important uh, that when you are productive, that you get rewarded for that productivity. It drives me crazy that when I first started my first job out of law school, I got this amount of money, but I had no idea what I was bringing in. I didn't know if I was worth a raise, if I was worth more money, whatever that might be. And looking back in terms of timing, and by the way, that was a $30,000 job, was my first law job as an attorney. To get an idea about what that might look like into the future. And I realized that what was important and something that we wanted to build into King Law is that you can be incentivized to, if you do great work, you need to be rewarded for that. And at first that was money, and it is important. And we have a formula that every attorney, every case manager has to be able to earn a bonus. But then I realized that a lot of the things that are incentivized that you want to be able to do are not monetary. It's things like TGIF, which we have, which allows if you hit your certain goals during the week, then you can get off on a Friday afternoon. That if you can meet your goals for a month, then we can you have a flex schedule that's being a part of that. We want to make sure that every one of our people have some incentive to say, hey, I want to do something a little extra. I want to be able to get to that next level. Now, understand that it is that if you have an average quarter that is just like, this is where it is, everybody's going to have that's not necessarily going to get a bonus every time. So part of being a real incentive is what does it mean to reach that extra level? Where does that go? And then I think it's important that there's no cap to that. And to be able to say, like, look, if I can get that, I can continue to hit it. And we've given bonuses that people could buy a car from in a quarter. And that's the kind of thing that really gets people motivated and excited. So I think it's important for you to understand, what is your incentive program? Detail that out. Talk to our talent manager. Talk to your team member, your team lead, and be able to say, okay, what does it take? And then understand it on a daily basis. Be able to say, okay, what does it mean for me to be able to reach above and beyond on a daily basis? And I think that is so important. Now, our incentive plans have changed from time to time and what we do, and occasionally we'll be running this during this time because there's some specific business need, or we're trying to grow our Google reviews or something like that. We want to make sure that there's an incentive where you can say, like, hey, not only can I do extra at King Law, but I get rewarded for that. So as we build our DNA, we want incentive plans to be a big part of that, and we want it to be something that's understood, that it's not through a committee. It's something that you can control yourself. So that's part of who we are, and I hope that each one of you understands. If you don't, let me know. Let the team know so we can be able to make that better and better as we move forward.